And these crabs are from Maryland, these crabs?
Those are actually from North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina?
Yeah.
Your home state.
That's right, that's right.
That's very nice.
Yep.
Welcome to the Chef's Kitchen. I'm your host, Tina Marie, and today I'm joined by Chef Matt Hill from Charlie Palmer Steak, direct from Washington, D.C. One of the many in the collection of now legendary Charlie Palmer restaurants.
About 13 now.
Yes, and you've spent time in several of them, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And trained in Oriel.
Oriel in New York. I've spent some time on the West Coast and back now in the East Coast in D.C.
Back to your roots, or kind of near your roots in D.C.
Yeah, halfway home.
Yes. So we'll be cooking some fish today.
Yeah, we got some tuna. Actually, we're not going to be cooking the fish.
Right.
We're going to be preparing a little tartar, and then we've got some soft shell crabs that are really, really nice in season now. Kind of the bounty of the Chesapeake Bay, the Eastern Sea.
Yeah, so down in Washington, D.C., we're expected to have very good soft shell crabs.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Expected to be part of the menu.
Absolutely.
So where do we begin, Chef?
We're going to start with the tuna tartar. Okay, we got some nice #1 tuna, sushi grade. And this makes it easy for you, all the home cooks at home.
Yes.
Because we really don't have to cook anything.
Yeah,
we're just
that's the beauty
dicing
of it.
and making. So we're going to make nice slices here.
Well, good knife techniques are
right.
key here, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We just want to make some nice thick slabs.
Okay.
Okay.
And is this an appetizer on the menu at Charlie Palmer
Yeah, we
Steak?
actually have it on the menu as an appetizer. Okay. So just cut it like so. Now the important is the top grade tuna. We want to make sure we have really, really high quality tuna. Okay. We want it to be nice bright red like this. I'm gonna make some nice slices.
Do you
here.
use bluefin tuna?
We're not currently using bluefin.
Okay.
It's on the Marine Watch Board, so you have to be.
Steer clear.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
be careful of that.
Absolutely.
This is
We're using
sushi grade tuna?
Yellowfin tuna.
Yellowfin tuna. Very good.
Okay.
And although this is Charlie Palmer Steak is a steakhouse, you feature a lot of good seafood specialties on the menu there.
It's a modern American steakhouse, so we've got all kinds, especially in the summertime. We're really bringing the bounty of the sea, vegetables from Pennsylvania,
ways, it's
Virginia.
a modern American steakhouse, not only from the menu, which is very diverse and not your typical steakhouse kind of menu, no dark woods or, when you're walking into Charlie Palmer Steak, there's big expansive windows, very modern, light, airy space.
Absolutely.
I hear you have a spectacular view of the Capitol building.
Right, absolutely. It's from the windows of the restaurant, you can see the Capitol. We're about a stone's throw away, literally.
On the
like
National Mall, correct?
Yeah, about a block from the mall.
It's nice, very nice
So we're just
environment.
going to marinate this tuna.
Okay.
Get some beautiful olive oil.
So you've diced it down nicely. Marinate it in olive oil. Any specific type of olive oil?
We're using a French olive oil here, but you can use whatever your tastes are, whatever you've got around.
All right, very good.
This is pimento espelette.
Oh,
it's
what is this?
It's a dried French pepper. Okay, it's a little bit spicy, but it's not overpowering. So it really works well for this application because it brings out a little bit of the flavor of the tuna.
It's a little smoky too.
Yeah, absolutely. So just a little bit.
It's a nice thing to have in our cupboards.
There you go.
Nice addition. What else do you use this for?
I use it for.
Mentespelette.
I use it sometimes with the soft shell crabs we're going to be doing later.
Okay.
I'll season a steak with it. Kind of a different kind of rub that we can do.
Similar, a little bit like an Old Bay. Has got a.
Yeah, but without. It's just really just the pepper.
It is.
Yeah, it's not the celery salt and all the other ingredients.
No, that's right.
So we're just going to marinate this. We're going to use a little
So
black
you added
pepper
some
as well.
salt.
Right. I'm going to take a spoon. Okay. I'm just going to stir this up. We're going to let this sit for about 10-15 minutes while we're making the other ingredients. So we're just going to throw this stuff right in the fridge. It's important to keep everything really cold.
Yes.
Not only for safety, but also just for the crispness of the, all the ingredients.
A
that we're
nice
going on.
cold tartar.
Absolutely.
Way
Very,
to eat
very
it.
important.
Yes.
Very important. So now we're going to make a little avocado.
Avocado.
Okay. Get a nice ripe avocado.
Yes. And how can you tell when it's ripe?
You're going to feel it. You don't want it to be too soft, but
yes, but it's a little give.
Yeah, it's got to have a little give.
Okay.
So we're just going to empty this right into the bowl.
And now, even though you're making seafood for us today, steak is the main event at Charlie Palmer.
Yeah, it can
be. Tell me a little bit about the types of steak that you have. You have a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a great dry age program, which dry aging in the meats that really provides for a lot of nuttiness and flavor. We also do several heritage breeds along with veal. We serve a Randall lineback veal.
Randall lineback, and it's very important that you use Randall lineback. It's not every steakhouse that uses that.
You have to buy the whole animal, so it's interesting. And then also we have to. It's a breed that's been forgotten about. It started in the colonial days.
Really?
And now they're trying to bring it back throughout Virginia.
What is so special about the breed?
Well, it's very lean but flavorful.
Okay.
So you're not going to have a lot of the fattiness of some of the traditional beef.
Yes.
With being very well marbled, but it's going to be still lean and flavorful. There's only about 300 head
Really?
in the world, yeah. Now the idea, it seems kind of odd that you would serve something that's so rare, but in order for like a domesticated animal to be brought back as a species, you have to find a use for it.
That's right.
So that's what we're trying to do.
Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts. We now return to the Chef's Kitchen.
Avocado tartar.
So a little guacamole we have going
Basically,
on here.
but
Okay.
without the cilantro, we are going to put a touch of lime in it.
All
a little
right.
bit of chive.
Chive, good.
Okay. So close to it. But kind of a classic combination with tuna and avocado.
Yes, to go with our tartar. I love
Right.
that.
And you just want to slice these. You don't want to chop herbs. You really want to slice them.
Is that in order to release their natural oils?
Well, you don't want to release that oil until
Oh.
you get into, and it's going to also keep the color. It's going to be nice, bright, and green.
Yes.
All right. So if you really just go to town and just start like you see on television sometimes, it doesn't really work.
Not the way to go.
No. You're gonna release those oils into the cutting board instead of where you want them in the food. This is gonna be for the ponzu sauce.
Okay.
All right. And ponzu is one of the simplest sauces to make.
Tell me about a ponzu sauce.
Okay, it's basically soy sauce and citrus. Okay. We're gonna grate a little ginger, a little garlic.
A little salt and salty and acid.
Salt, acid. It's kind of like a vinaigrette almost.
Okay.
The citrus juice is going to balance out that saltiness. We're also going to add a touch of water, and this is one of my favorite tools.
Love
I use it at
this.
the restaurant all the time.
Oh my god, every home cook should have this.
You really should. It makes everything so much easier.
I mean, your grandmother taught you how to squeeze lemon this way with your hand,
not
but this
so fun,
is
though.
so much better.
So much better.
Yeah. So are we given freedom with what kind of citrus we can use in a ponzu sauce?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we like to use lemon, lime, and orange, but
Okay.
you're welcome. I mean, you could use all orange if you wanted to.
Okay. Depending on what kind of flavor you're looking
Absolutely, Here we go. Yeah, you want to add just a little bit of that?
for. Sure.
Okay, about half a cup. And you can taste things and really, adjust it to your liking. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of water.
Okay.
Okay.
What is your most popular cut of beef at the restaurant? What do people really order the most when they're looking for a nice steak?
Ribeye.
Really?
We've got a bone-in ribeye. It's about 18 ounces. And I like to use this little microplane guy here,
Oh, yes.
right? Just for a little bit of garlic.
Another indispensable tool for
Yep.
the kitchen, right?
Absolutely. It keeps your hands clean, too.
Yes.
And your cutting boards.
Well, also, too, you're not, you don't get those chunks of garlic in your sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
The taste of garlic is wonderful, but a lot of times biting into a piece of garlic
it's
is
just
not
too
so
strong.
pleasant.
And I'll use the same thing for ginger. Just kind of knock that out in there. We're just going to take this tuna. We've got a nice little ring mold. You can use whatever you don't want to.
We've seen chefs use all kinds of things for their ring molds.
Exactly. It just adds shape to the dish.
Yes.
Now, you don't have to use it. I mean, the flavors are still going to be there.
And now, so this tuna ideally should be sitting in the refrigerator for how long?
I would say, about 20 minutes, just so you want to cut it and get it back in the fridge so it's that temperature again that you started it with at about 40 degrees. You just really just for temperature, because you don't want to cook the tuna with the salt. If it sits too long with that seasoning on there, it's it's going to basically cure the tuna.
Sure,
And you
sure.
don't
We
want
don't want
that
to do
either.
that. We don't want that
Yeah,
to
exactly.
occur.
So we're going to take our avocado, make a little quenelle here of this.
Do you create your own recipes, or do you work in tandem with Charlie Palmer? in recipe development?
It's a little bit of both, I mean, Charlie has ideas and we share ideas.
Okay.
But the menu's pretty much my own.
Okay, so you have a lot of freedom, creative freedom then?
Absolutely, all the restaurants do. Charlie's a big believer in making every restaurant its own, its own entity. Because, of course, he can't be in 13 places at once. So I just pour that right over.
Wait a minute, oh, very nice. How
Okay.
it just infiltrates that
Yeah, and that's
tuna
gonna-
is
yeah,
really
exactly,
beautiful.
exactly.
Tell me about your chilled seafood appetizer that you have. It's very popular at your
Yeah, absolutely.
restaurant.
We do whatever's seasonal. We'll do, we'll do stone crabs when they're around, fresh king crab, Maine lobster. I like to garnish with just a little bit of julienne radish.
Nice.
Okay, just really nice and fine. Put that there.
Beautifully presented. The wines at the restaurant. You have an interesting wine block. It's an interesting way of presenting wines at the Tell me about it.
Absolutely. We've got kind of a horizontal wine tower. I don't know if you've seen the one at Oriole that goes vertical with the wine angels.
Yes.
Well, the one in the restaurant in DC, it kind of floats over. We have a kind of a pond, we like to call it, in the middle of the restaurant. It's kind of a water feature. And then the wines just sit horizontally above that in a glass enclosed case. So they're visible for everybody to see.
Yes.
Very neat.
And the sommelier can choose the wine and everyone can see.
Absolutely.
And
it's very interactive.
Yes.
You know, and it gets people involved and gets people excited about the wine, which is important. You know, we just want to we want to try to make the ingredients that we're excited about exciting for the guests. You know?
And again, once again, showcasing the fact that you are a new style steakhouse.
Right.
There's nothing, you know, forget your grandfather's old, you know, dark wood steakhouse of yesteryear. It's very new, very bright, very airy.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're back with more from the chef's kitchen.
So now for our soft shell crabs.
So yeah, we've got some beautiful soft shell crabs.
Beautiful live crabs.
From North Carolina, you can see they're alive.
Yes.
Which is important because, you know, whoa, he's coming after me.
Oh, he's very alive, yes.
That's what we like, though. That's what you want to see.
Yes.
Because, you know, just like a lobster, any kind of...
That means it's fresh.
Exactly,
If it's not acting that way, then we know it's been laying around for too long, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get the breading prepared for this crab.
Okay, what kind of breading do we use?
We're just using basically, we've got some all-purpose flour. We're going to hit it with some black pepper. Straight out of the mill. It's important to have a pepper mill.
Yes.
You know, it's just key. All right, I've got some Old Bay, you know, because we are from the Maryland, D.C. area.
Of course.
You have to have Old Bay,
Old
right?
Bay
with
is
the
a
soft
staple.
shells. All right, we're just going to put about a tablespoon in with that. Okay.
Very
A little
good.
bit of kosher salt. Okay, we're just going to stir that around.
There we go.
Spatula. All right. This is a little bit of a dirty job, but you've got to clean them, okay?
How
It's
do you
important.
clean the soft shells?
So what you're going to do is, you see that right there? That's
Yes.
the gills. You got to take the gills out just like you would any fish. Okay. Pop
So
those
just
out.
a good pair of kitchen shears, really.
Yeah, kitchen shears. You can use a paring knife if you like,
Okay.
but kitchen shears tend to work best and it's less messy.
So
You're just
remove
gonna-
the gills.
You're going to take off that tail,
Okay.
okay? And then just right here, you got to trim off a little bit of the front.
Okay.
All right? And you're just going to, I like to just put them right in there because I don't want a whole lot of breading with the crabs.
Okay.
You know, some people, you can do them just like fried chicken with buttermilk and 2 times flour and deep fry them.
Yes,
but
and
this
cornmeal
is-
I've seen even done before.
Absolutely. I mean, there's, you know, just like anything else, there's 10,000 ways to do it. And,
Yes.
none of them are wrong. It's just, you know, a different style.
Different style, different take on it.
So we're going to clean 2 of them.
Soft shells popular on the menu when they're
Very
when
popular.
they're in
Very,
season.
you know, because it's such a short season and people get
Yes.
excited about them. It's really kind of a love-hate thing. You either really, really love them or you don't like them at all.
Yes, yes.
But I really, really love them. So I just take a little blended oil. We're going to get that nice and hot. Okay. It's kind of a pan fry, so don't be scared of using a good amount of oil in here because you really
Okay,
want to.
you really want to fry them up good.
Yeah, exactly,
So-
exactly. And you can see that oil kind of glisten right there.
Yes.
You want to take it just to the point right when it starts to smoke. Just
Okay.
a little bit of smoke on it.
All right, because we want to sizzle when we drop them in
Exactly.
there, right?
We're going to be serving today the crabs with a little green apple and frisee salad
Well, that's a nice
and a
combination.
mango vinaigrette.
Oh,
All right?
very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. While we're waiting for that pan to get started, we're going to start with the mango vinaigrette. Now, I buy this puree. It's good quality. You can make fresh mango puree, but you've got to have, you know, the perfect ripeness so the mangoes aren't too starchy.
Is it something that could be available for the home cook in
Absolutely.
our grocery store? Mango
Absolutely.
puree. So just look for mango puree.
Yep, and you're definitely going to find it in any Latin grocery store.
Okay.
Right, because, you know, the mangoes are so prevalent.
Yes.
All right, so we take about a half cup of that.
Okay. Are you finished with this,
Yeah.
Chef? I'll remove
I'm
this.
gonna make a mess.
We have 7 minutes, Chef.
Okay, no problem. So we're gonna get these crabs down while we're waiting.
Okay. I see it glistening.
You see
There
it?
you go.
Start to sizzle.
All right.
All right, we're gonna get the second one
It
down.
doesn't get any fresher than that.
No, no. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is exciting. Being from North Carolina, do you ever find any southern influences in what you like to cook?
Absolutely. You know,
Yes?
with corn. Actually, my grandparents were farmers, and we raised all the produce and all basically the proteins, chickens, you know,
Mm-hmm.
beef that we ate. So it's my grandfather used to say we eat everything on the pig but the oink.
Yes, I've heard that before stated by some people. That's
All right.
That's great.
So we're just going to take for this vinaigrette. Very simple.
So you just added some salt and pepper and now some lime.
Some lime juice. Big fan of lime juice.
A lot of noise going on in that
Hey, they're
pan.
going crazy.
Yes, a lot of noise.
Drizzle a little olive oil. Finish the vinaigrette. The mango is such a great emulsifier. It doesn't take doesn't take much, you know.
Well, it's nice and thick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a nice thick.
You're not going to have to worry about, you know, it breaking or anything like that. I'm just going to drizzle a tad, you know, probably about a quarter cup.
Okay.
Just kind of cut the sweetness, especially, you know.
Who doesn't love mango, though? I mean, honestly, when it's in season and it's so readily available in our supermarkets now.
Delicious.
I always have it in my refrigerator.
So now we're going to take we're going to julienne a little bit of apple. Green apple for the tartness.
Yes.
We got kind of a sweet tart thing going on,
Nice
right?
and crisp, because we're using a frisee, correct?
Exactly, exactly. So we're going to go back over to the crabs.
And now, how long on each side, Chef?
About 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. As you can see, it's a really light breading.
I like how you really lightly breaded it. It's true to the crab.
Absolutely.
We're tasting crab, we're not tasting breading.
Absolutely. Now watch it. I told you they explode.
Yes, they did. You warned me ahead of time.
All the moisture is going to come out of this thing, so
Yes.
you don't want to stand directly in
You
front
want
of
to
it.
steer clear.
Absolutely. That's why I'm the way over here, you know.
Yes. I understand now. Okay,
So
we
I'm
have
just
our
julienne a
apple.
little green apple. Delicious, eh?
Our little salad to go with our frisee alongside of our soft shells.
It's right in there.
So 450 people last night were at this event that you you did.
It was really fun. Everybody had a good time.
Nice weather out on the rooftop.
Yeah, a little steamy, you know.
Is it?
It's getting,
Well, you're in
It's
DC.
getting warm over there, you know.
Yes, it is. It's a humid season in DC.
Well, last year we were really blessed, so I don't know. With all the snow, we're probably not going to be blessed this
It's
year.
the truth, but it's an exciting town to be in, DC.
It is. It is.
Especially right now. It's a very vibrant, youthful town.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening, of
A lot
course.
of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to grab some chives. All right. It's going to go in the salad just a little bit.
Okay.
I like to make some big sections. So you really get the flavors here.
So not finely chopped
Not
chives.
finely chopped, you know, just kind of batons.
Stay tuned for more. We're back with more from the chef's kitchen.
This is a really, really basic salad. You notice it doesn't have any acid in it.
No, not yet
But
anyway.
we've got a lot of acid in the vinaigrette.
Yes, that's
the
true.
mango vinaigrette. So very simple.
Really like the flavors going on. I'm anxious to try it.
Okay, we're just gonna spoon some of this down, kind of abstract, you know, then nothing
Yes.
really placed. Kind of want the food to just fall as it may, you know.
Yes, yes.
Now I've made something at the restaurant that you guys could make at home, but we didn't really have time for the show. It's just a little basil oil. All right, adding another
Basil oil.
So,
olive oil infused with basil?
absolutely.
Okay.
We bring the olive oil up to almost to a simmer, and then drop the basil, and it kind of fries in there.
Ah.
And then we puree it and pass it. Pass it to
so
a
it's
tammy or chinois.
Relatively simple for us to make at home. Really nice way to add some flavor. Probably use it as a dressing too.
Absolutely, you could use it for vinaigrettes, you know,
Yes.
anything you wanted to. So we're just gonna make 2 little mounds here.
Beautiful presentation,
Yeah,
Chef. Wonderful
absolutely.
technique.
Okay. These crabs are almost done. You give one more flip back over.
So about 6 minutes for the crabs.
Yeah, about
total
6
cooking
minutes.
time?
You know, we got 3 minutes. Like you said, depends on the size crab too. These are what's called whales.
Okay.
There's 3 different size crabs. There's a whale, there's a jumbo, and there's a select. So these are going to be the biggest, which is a whale.
Okay.
I use all different ones at the restaurant, depending on what application I'm using.
Yes, if it's an
Okay.
appetizer. Or...
Yeah, absolutely. And what's freshest. You know, that's kind of important too. If a guy's got, you know, jumbos that are a little suspect, I'd much rather have the size crab that's going to be the freshest. So that's going to be the most important thing.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're getting done now. Okay. We'll take these right over.
Good. Very nice.
All right. I'm going to get a kitchen towel. Just kind of blot some of this.
Okay, so we get some of that oil off.
Yeah,
there.
you know, that way they're going to stay nice and crispy, you know, and watch out for the health conscious over
Looks
there.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You have some exciting sides too at the restaurant.
Yeah, we do all kinds of
Sometimes at steakhouses, the best part for me is the sides.
We do a beautiful gnocchi dish right now we're just doing spring vegetable, and it leaves it really open for me. So whatever I get in the door that day,
Yes.
I can put it. You know, if we got morel mushrooms, fiddlehead ferns,
You can use
fresh
them. You can use
ramps.
what's fresh.
Absolutely.
Are we now ready to taste, sir?
Absolutely,
Oh,
I
let's
think
get
so.
to it. I'll start off with the tartar. This looks fabulous. And no heat in the kitchen required for this dish.
No, absolutely. You don't have to be a good cook. You just got to be a good buyer.
A good buyer,
Yeah.
good cut, good chopper. Wow, that sauce is great.
Good tuna, good sauce.
Sauce is fabulous, and again, like you said, good quality tuna is the key here.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Absolutely.
Really, very fresh, great for the summer, and soft shell crab. take some of that right here.
It's like a spider roll on a plate.
Yeah, it is. And I love
You got
spider
the
rolls,
tuna,
actually.
you got the soft
You're
shells.
right. That's a good point, Matt. Very good point.
I like the claws.
The claws are great. As a kid, we always ate the claws. Okay, and I want some of that apple with that too.
Yeah, get the
I
apple,
like
the
all
whole
those
thing.
textures that you have going on in this dish. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. That's a juicy soft shell crab.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be good.
Because you briefly cooked it on each side, the juice of the crab is really evident in there. Really gives it a nice fresh taste. Not at all fishy at all. That's all right.
No, fresh.
Fresh is best.
There's no, I mean, fish shouldn't taste fishy. It shouldn't.
Matt Hill from Charlie Palmer Steak, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
direct
Thanks for
from
having us.
DC Steakhouse, but you offer a wonderful array of seafood. And we appreciate you sharing your tips and techniques and great knowledge with us and your passion.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thanks
you
so
for
much.
coming today.
Thank you.
The Restaurant School is the exclusive partner of the Chef's Kitchen for the education and training in the culinary arts. Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts. Craft services provided by Garces Trading Company, a European-style gourmet market where you can enjoy delicious bistro fare in a bright, airy setting. Flowers on the set provided by Nature's Gallery Florist, distinctive floral arrangements with European flair.
For the viewer who is passionate about food and wine, the Chef's Kitchen provides tips and techniques from the country's most exclusive restaurants. Tune in next time to see one of the nation's top chefs such as George Perrier, Roberto Dana, Jose Garces, Michael Schlau, or Tony Clark as they share their culinary talents and unique creativity. Learn how to make the delectable dishes and hip creations they're serving in today's restaurants, or impress your family with a culinary twist on tonight's dinner. Check our website for listings in your area or today's recipe.
I had a great time, you know. I got to meet Tina Marie, and we had a good time cooking together. It's fun to get to cook into a little bit different environment sometimes, you know.